Okay guys, I'm hoping I don't need my microphone for this and we're good to go. I just wanted to show you things are changing color in the garden. So I wanted to show you a few of the things. I think most of these I've already posted videos of. I know a lot of you are wondering, you've done 15 videos. Where are the other 14? And it's partly because grape harvest has sort of started, and I'm a winemaker, that's what I do for a living. So I've been posting a few videos about picking and sampling super early. We are seeing interesting things happening in the vineyard this year, so obviously that's how I make my money and that's what I do for a living. So tomatoes are my hobby. So anyway, many of you know I'm a winemaker. Some of you who follow me already know that. Anyway, I wanted to just go over a few and hopefully you can get the color. I tried to put the curtains down in here so the light was a little bit softer so we could read the color like this. This is Casey's Pure Yellow. And I want to show it to you compared to Yellow Ruffle. Yellow Ruffle is really bright yellow, but Casey's Pure Yellow is like this milky yellow. It's really beautiful. It's not a white tomato, it's a yellow tomato, but it has this milky yellow component. And then this is Yellow Ruffle. At some point I will slice some of these and do a tasting, but I want to do like a lot at once. I just wanted to show you the coloration I was talking about in the videos. This is Jean Flamme. Jean Flamme is a smaller tomato. I always say it's like the size of an apricot, which is pretty close. Here's another Jean Flamme, just so you know they're kind of similar in size. A little bit bigger than a golf ball, kind of like a handball ball or a racquetball ball maybe. And then this is like the largest. I've only grown Rebel Starfighter Prime 2 years, and my plant still is super tall, super spindly. Don't freak out if your Rebel Starfighter Prime looks like it's dying, but mine's had a lot of fruit and has fruit up top, but this is the typical size I see, and now I got this big giant one, and they're usually this, we call it ox heart or heart-shaped tomato, but this is like the biggest one I've ever gotten. Most of them are like this. Wait, let me see if I have another one here. Oh no, this is it. Most of them are like this. And it's really a super delicious tomato. I need to find out what the cross is on this. I'll look it up and try to post that later. This is Lucid Gem. Lucid Gem I love. It actually reminds me, I grew Cosmic Eclipse as well last year, and I didn't grow it this year, but it's a really beautiful, it looks like a jewel. Like, it's just so pretty. And it's the purpley on top, and then it goes orangey on the bottom. Really beautiful tomato. And then the other thing I wanted to show you is I grew Blue-Green Zebra this year. This is, and how it differs from, these are a little bit firm, but you can tell, let me see if I can show you the bottoms. When it's getting ripe, the bottom turns yellow like that instead of green. This one's a little more green. Do you see how it's green and this one's yellow? This is a little under. This is actually a little under. Always check your tomatoes, especially your green ones, by touching. You can tell when they're ready. And then I just wanted to show you the difference between that and this is my Brad's Atomic Grape. My Brad's Atomic Grape this year is bigger than it's ever been. So I don't know how normal that is, maybe because I fertilized like crazy this year. But you can tell the difference. It's more of a plum shape. Like they could really be cousins. This is Blue-Green Zebra and this is Brad's Atomic Grape. Just totally different shapes, very similar coloring. And when Brad's Atomic is yellow on the bottom is when it's ripe. This one's a little firm. Let me see if I can find a softer one. This one's a little bit softer. It's a little bit more yellow. Kind of hard to tell, but that. And then I wanted to show you my Hippie Zebra. This guy's a giant. I'm gonna just weigh it. Let me see, let's weigh it. Not my biggest tomato as of yet. It's 11.7 ounces. That's a pretty big tomato. Beautiful slicer, beautiful coloring, really great flavor. That's Hippie Zebra. So yummo, really delicious. I already showed you Yellow Ruffle. This is Black Beauty. Super black on top, turns into this sort of purpley yellow. Excuse me. I've been out in the garden and there's stuff blowing around out there. Anyway, it's purple on top and then it turns into this sort of purpley red on the bottom, sort of like purple calabashes. Here's a little Hippie Zebra. So that's compared, it's right, 3.2 ounces. And then last but not least, Big Mama. This is Big Mama. This is Caspian pink. I mean, it's a double love tomato. I mean, we always love the funky ones, right? But it's Caspian pink. And I know I mentioned that it's not really pink. It's more of this pinky orangey color. But I'm gonna weigh it because it's like, I need to do more lifting in my old age. A little more toning. 1.37, 1 pound, 3.7 ounces. Like, that's a meal right there. So I hope you enjoy. Keep tomato farming, and cheers to everybody. And I will try next video, I'm hoping, if it's not the last of the 14 that I have left to do of the plants, I'm gonna do a big slice up and talk about flavor. Because essentially what I do for a living is make wine and taste things and talk about flavor. And that's why I grow so many heirloom tomatoes, because I think the flavors are all unique and all very different. It's very similar to varieties of grapes and even clonal differences in grape varieties. And maybe later we'll talk a little bit more about wine as well. So come along for the journey. Just experiment in your garden. That's what gardening's about. It's about having fun and figuring stuff out and fighting the rats, fighting the skunks. It's like a drama all in one. So cheers and happy gardening.